Hey guys, Mr. Jacket 000 here, back with PC Building Simulator and the Esports expansion. We are back from where we left off, which I think we are in our SocCar final match week right here. And we do got a couple computers on here. One of them is by Lil Toot and Blade Slasha. And this is the one where we got to install water cooling, which is kind of a pain in the ass for me. So we got Lil Toot's computer, which we are in the OS for both computers here. So we boot up to the OS, got to install custom water cooling for the CPU, get a 3D benchmark score of 10,000 and complete it by tomorrow. And this is for both right here. And install an AIO water cooling, same 3D benchmark score. And what's an AIO water cooler? I should have looked up before I even started playing this game. So in order to see what type of reservoir and everything that is needed for their computers, I gotta look up the case here. I just checked out, it's a Silverstone. I think it's like an RVX or something. I gotta look down here. We got an RVX01 red and I think a green. Well, the only ones I see is a red. I think this is probably good enough, right? An RVX01. I guess so. A $150 Alpha Cool S Station GC Ultra reservoir and an EKWB at a 100 Revo D5 reservoir for $220. Either go for sleek or go for cheap. Let's go for cheap for both of them. And apparently our boy Colorful, the brand, wants us to install another motherboard, a Colorful CVN Z390M Gaming Pro V20, which I think one of them has this exact motherboard. And the other one that it doesn't have it, I think it's Lil Toots or Blade Slashes. I gotta check this out. Yeah, Blade Slash is a gigabyte, so we need one motherboard for this computer. I do have it pulled up. It's this guy right here for $140.
5 minutes later.
Okay, this took me a while. I did some research about the water cooling. The AIO, it's all-in-one water cooling, which you need the reservoir and pretty much everything in the one computer. I think that's Blade Slashes, if I'm right. And Lil Toot's just a CPU cooler, which we need a CPU block and a CPU cooler, along with some pipes and everything in general. So for the water cooling stuff, it's $380 with next day delivery, which will bring our total down to $11,620 for the regular stuff. The motherboard, CPU, and CPU cooler, that's $510 also next day delivery. Bring our total down to $11,110, almost all 5 ones. We're off by $1. And before we head out the door, I don't even have the 3D benchmark thing installed on each computer here, so let's remove the top panel and get ready to slam the USB drive up to the 100,000 miles an hour to use the first USB drive, and get ready to slam that USB drive in hard as I can, the microphone without breaking it. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Alright, this one's installing super duper slow. Let's get Blade Slash's computer, do the same thing. Grab the, to a second USB drive, the extra one, not the another extra one. And same thing, 3D benchmark. Hers is much faster because I think it's an M2 SSD, or I think it's an M2 SSD, and she's got the HDD hard drive. So restart, our boy Gigabyte, which is going to be gone very soon. There you go. And our boy Colorful, which is our boy. So apparently this is a 10,804 3D benchmark score, which hopefully that does stay true without this test. Let's run the test and do the same thing for Blade Slash. What's hers? 10,360. Let's see. Do they hold out to be true for both of them? Let's find out in probably 90 seconds. Which I think that's how long this test is, about 90 seconds. So Lil Toot's got the best CPU, 27.7 frames. Hers is 22.7 for Blade Slasha. So Blade Slasha, you need a better CPU real soon. You got a Ryzen 6 core 3600X. Well, time for an upgrade, madam. So getting 63, almost 64 FPS and 4K settings, what does it come out as? Alright, 10,000 for this one. That clears that one. This one, that clears this one out too. So they're both a pass for Blade Slasha and Lil Toot. So that is out of our way. All we need is the water cooling for her computer and her computer too. So let's power these both down because we're going to break these apart the next day and walk out the door to start our Tuesday off. And here are the parts. There goes the phone, reservoir, radiator, CPU block, MOBO, CPU, and liquid cooler for the CPU. So what's up, Lil Toot? Do you think? Okay, here we go. Add some purple cables to my build.
It'd be so pretty.
No. She doesn't care. Voidex. Meeting Brianna Carson last week was so great and got me thinking. that she'll need a PC by Wednesday evening so I can design some flyers. Okay, give 100%. Yay. And Blades, something about getting by sundown. She has a new lead. I'm prepared this time. No more surprises, no more mistakes. And you can trust me not to break anything. Yeah, like last time, just go drop the computer on somebody's head and you missed. Watch her do it probably at the end of this week. She's gonna do it. And it'll make me switch teams. And what's up? Voidex, quick water cooling request. I went from 100% yay to, what's this? Clear, rigid pipes to your build. Okay, I see them pipes. Yay again. So goodbye sundown. Cool. Watch, same emoji. Yep, I know her. They always do one emoji for one character. It's just kind of weird doing that. And there is a computer. That is Voidex. Alright, install the, wait, first we have 3D Mark. We don't. So install 3D Mark on this computer. We gotta do another restart and another USB drive. Slammed into the back of the computer, just technically the top. 3D Mark. Going real slow. Let's work on Blade/computer, because first of all, for her is the motherboard. This is going to be so fun, which requires taking out everything and putting in some red cables. So let's go to cables first, and where's cables? Okay, right down there. Select red, because she needs red cables badly once we get this over with. And here we go. The screws, and the brass knockers, and empty. Now we take the new motherboard, the colorful motherboard, which is required by our sponsors at Colorful. In this game, not sponsored, like legitimately sponsored. And this requires a new CPU, and an Intel CPU, the, what is it, the 86 something? 8600K, yeah, 8600K CPU, whoops. Slap it on there, including the thermal paste, that's a PC. The thermal paste, thank you. Close the shield, and this is where we do the all-in-one water cooling. So water cooling, go to CPU cooling and just find something. Oh man, let's get the easy stuff out of the way. So it was a 16-3000, so put the RAM on top. First one, boom, and the second one, boom. That was kind of late because that's what this game is. Storage broken, sell $5 on eBay. Does she have an M2 slot? Oh, that's interesting. Just do that. And we have a broken colorful GPU. Sell for on eBay. $39. Bring your total up even more. So let's start out with the reservoir. Reservoir would have to go... I've seen something on top. Drive bays. We have to install it on top. That's install. So here's the fan. And here's the cable for the fan. And that too. What? So there's two fan connectors. That's interesting. So for the reservoir, place this on top, just like that. Plug it in right there. Interesting. And the cable, oh, it comes out here, wraps behind the reservoir. I mean, it goes through the reservoir. I mean, that's pretty bad, so. Next is the radiator. Let's see where we can... That doesn't look right. How about on the bottom? I think bottom looks good enough, but we got to remove another fan. So the fan, where's the cables to? Let's first get out of the dust filter, and there's the cable right here. And now I can remove the fan, and Antec 120 fan, and oh good, that was the right size for it. So 120 goes here. It's our boy Be Quiet. Our Alpha Cool Nexus, really Nexus ST3120. That is our radiator fan. And anything else, I think a CPU block would do, right? I think that's how you do water cooling, right? So piping is what we have to do. I think Blade Slash just said nothing about the pipes. No, right? Yeah, nothing about the pipes. So just pipe LOL. So first of all, reservoir to the CPU block, I think. And radiator to here. And block to radiator. And now we do the water coolant, I believe. So coolant. In honorary of her case, do we have any red on here? Yeah, red, clear. You know, let's do opaque. Make things better. Red, opaque, UV coolant. So bloop. Bloop-ish. Wait. What the hell? It was kind of stopping for a half second, so... Are we missing something? Installed water cooling, but I don't think I did this right. That's spinning, that's flowing, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So do we have to install, like, anything more on here? Or does that one thing I just bought, the liquid cooler, is that just it? I got an idea. remove everything. Reservoir, drain that reservoir, damn son. Remove everything. Pipes, reservoir, CPU cooler, radiator, everything. Let's see if that is the case when we install the little guy on here. If it is, then great. And I probably saved a big freaking headache right there and redo the paste. All right, one shot. Is it this guy here, the Antec? Where do I... The top. I would say if I have to go through the freaking GPU, or that'd be bad. So I swear. Oh, perfect, perfect. So that's good enough. And where is that little fan at that I took away? This guy here. It's put it on the bottom. Put this fan to use, including dust filter with the PCI lock. And what if I boot it up? Wow, that looks kind of sick already. And we gotta redo the goddamn 3D Mark Bench score, so do it right away. Now, Voidex, she needs custom water cooling for the CPU and GPU. Oh, man. And I think this was the 3D benchmark score, so let that go and then just shut this computer down once it's booted up. If that was a 3D benchmark score program. If it is, then we will shut down. I saw it on the top left of the screen. So CPU and GPU water cooled. So we need a 2080 Ti by Colorful. Yes, that is our water cooled GPU we need. Let's first of all check out well, I think the setup I did earlier was just for the CPU, I think. That turns out to be what it is. So first of all, let's do some plastic black cables and find the cable that goes to here. Remove that. Put the new thermal paste on and check out the water cooling stuff. So reservoir. Okay, good on top. There's nothing on top. That's great. Along with the CPU block right here. With this here radiator on the... Crap, we need to do the dust filter on the bottom. Perfect. And redo the dust filter because we pretty much did our work down the bottom. And redo the piping. So block, reservoir, radiator, block. Really? Wait. Go to... she's purple nurple. Right. Buy some purple nurple. Email, what's up, buddy? So, Blade Sasha, the perfect plan. Remove the viruses. Cool, let's do that. Jimmy John's. So, whoops, I forgot you can do it right here. So, remove the viruses, but I don't have another thing available. So, leave the message after a beep. So, the purple ribbon plastic plain cables, purple, same day delivery. Doing it. And it'll be over there, not in my inventory. So grab the cables, our infinite supply of cables. So plastic plain cables. Unplug everything. Slap the purple nurple on it. Well, you got your two purple cables. That good enough? Now for the piping. This was the bad one. Oh, now it works. Now for the coolant, hers is a green case, so find something in green. Let's do opaque UV coolant. Are we good? Bloop, bloop, and water cooling CPU good, and half bloop and fully bloop. Now turn her on and holy yellow. I think we should be all good to go with this computer. Just redo the freaking 3D benchmark score. Yes, 3D benchmark score, and see if this hasn't changed. Her computer. Oh no. We gotta do some overclocking. Well, shut the computer down, restart it, and do some... Let's do CPU overclocking. Does she have any CPU changes or no? No, she doesn't. So that... Let's do 10... Let's do... 4,000, up the voltage a little. Let's see. 4400 megahertz CPU. Apply and restart. Come on, little 2. 10,000 or better. Come on, 10,000. Great. So everything is all good. All green lights, ready to boot. So put it on in and fix Blade Slash's alternative computer by removing the viruses. So find the USB slot, back, plop, turn her on. Defiance Allegiance. Wow, you've turned the tides on us. Well, did you like steal this guy's computer or what? I gotta double check the email. Because Whitey got Defiance Allegiance and you're a Trinity member. So apparently she posted a message to an esports message board saying she's a player at Trinity and looking to defect. And somebody contacted her. So what we gotta do is just get rid of the virus and apparently a friend can reverse engineer the code and find out where they're sending the data they collect. Ooh. Doing some of that computer hacking stuff here. So virus scanner, you got. 502 viruses, 90 more. Got some of that bit defender type of stuff going here, right? So, place delivery completed by tomorrow. Are we still green? Yes, so where you at? Collect. 75 hours, good enough. Damn it, not enough. Well, gotta do some GPU tuning now. USB drive again, god damn it. Alright, USB, let's do the GPU tuner because it's a little bit simpler and pretty much easier to do than the CPU, where we gotta go straight into the BIOS and just tune everything from there and probably fry out the CPU once we get up to 5,000 gigahertz or 5,000 megahertz, which is equal to 5 gigahertz. So GPU tuner, up the voltage to 104, core 1675, memory at 1770, apply, and 3D mark. Is this good enough? So first would be the CPU, GPU would be next, which this will conclude after this test here. So for VoidX's computer, the CPU and GPU is kind of like how I did with little Toot. Just install custom water cooling for CPU, which would be the one I just did with her computer, and apply it to here. Same thing with the RTX 2080 Ti. So go to the water cooling shop, or can we do it here or no? I don't think so. Let's go to graphics cards and 2080. Apparently they don't, so gotta go to water cooled GPUs. Should have known better. So 2080 by our manufacturer. Aw, man. Well, I think the cheapest we can go is an EVGA Geforce RTX 2080 Ti XC Hydro Copper Gaming for $1,350. So do that one. Blocks, well, it could be any block. Let's do the same thing we had earlier. Reservoir, same thing from earlier. Radiator, same thing from earlier. And did she said anything about pipes for VoidX? Hope not. Clear, rigid pipes. I don't think I have any. All right, good. So we got blade slash is all good. So the pipes, clear. We got flexible. Okay. So shut her down, put everything back together, and order the rigid pipes for her. Which first of all, slap the side panel back on, and the top panel right when I get rid of my USB drive. So they don't want to peek at my secret stuff on my USB drive. And go for a rigid clear pipe. 400. Why? And when do you want this to be completed? Tomorrow. We can handle it. And wait. Second of all, she's got gigabyte. So that means, go to my email. Everybody has to have that. Oh man. Everybody has to have the colorful freaking motherboard. So Mobo, colorful. Well, wait, 390 filter. And where's manufacturer? Colorful. Here we go. Narrow down even more. Do that. Processor. Got to be a Coffee Lake processor. So go to series, and we can do series later. So socket. Do the Coffee Lake. Get rid of our search, and let's do a slightly powerful instead of a 86, which would be better off with tuning the CPU and everything. Let's see, $280. What's a 9000 series? 96 would be 46.6. The 86 is a 43.6, so 96 it is. So again, this will be completed by tomorrow for her computer to be finished. So motherboard and CPU, $470. Total drop down to $10,559 for next day delivery, and the water cooling stuff, $2,130. Next day delivery, double check everything, pipe, radiator, reservoir, CPU block, and the water-cooled RTX 2080 Ti. Bring the total down to $8,429. Huh. Wow, this is starting to get pretty interesting and pretty costly with this here build. So these two are ready to be picked up, and now let's start our Wednesday off, and hopefully we don't drown our budget or total down even further, to the point where our budget would be, well, over budget. So here are the parts: mobile CPU, water-cooled GPU, CPU block, reservoir, and radiator, and the pipe. Whew, very mouthfuls to say. And email, what do we got? Second PC for workshop and the perfect plan. Hey, thanks. You're welcome. So little 1,100. Oh man. I'm still hoping to run that gaming's for newbie workshop, but you don't have a second PC. So we have to build a computer that can play SocCar at minimum spec and Strike Back Go at minimum spec. Okay, this is starting to get interesting. So start taking this computer apart. So first of all, get the blue cables out because she likes blue cables. And unplug everything. Get rid of the PCI lock and the GPU. Ploop. Everything has to go like your stereotypical everything must go type of sale and business model and everything in general, which includes this fan, this here CPU, and my USB drive because we gotta get rid of that before we get rid of the motherboard. This guy here, the RAM, all these gigs of RAM. Ploop, 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 and remove the gigabyte motherboard so we can install the colorful motherboard on here. So colorful, boom, brass knockers, the stuff that puts the brass knockers on, and there you go. CPU shield, let's put in the 96K, and there you go. Close the shield. I almost said remove the shield, which now with thermal paste on, and a custom water cooling. Put the, wow, I like the back end of that GPU. All right, will it fit? We need to get rid of this PCI cover and just replace the other one. So screw that one in, and I can barely go outside the case. And replace the other PCI cover on here because these two are occupied. That one is not occupied anymore. Now for the RAM, we got 8 gigs of datas. So open up everything and install them all on there. Data, next one, data. I kind of skipped that one. Next one, data. Fit this PC, last one, data. Even though I bought an data SSD, even though I called them the cheapy brand companies, even though they are fairly cheap in terms of like RAM and SSDs, but I did buy a 500 gigabyte SSD for my laptop because that West Digital hard drive is slow as hell. And the SSD was one hell of an investment, hell of an improvement, by the way. Remove that, make room for the radiator, and now nothing on the top, so the reservoir goes on top. CPU block here. And I think we're all good, just the water cooling connection stuff. So, wait, fitting copper, what? So rigid pipe, so, ooh, okay. Start with the radiator to the block, whoops, radiator to block, and bend the pipes. I don't want to. So how the hell do I do this right here? Oh, let's start from the bottom. So let's do the radiator to the GPU. Good enough. What about here? Do I have to do something here? Let's do the easy stuff. This to the radiator. Radiator to reservoir to radiator. Mixing that up. And okay. Here to here. And the coolant would go, she's blue, right? Yeah, she's blue. So opaque, regular opaque coolant. Boom. And let's see. Bloop. Next one. Bloop. That frees up. And all right, good. We got green, CPU and GPU, so power it on, and let's see what's it like. Missing cables, right here. Nice. Incomplete case. Okay, we're all good, so do 3D Mark again for the second time in 14 years, making up a Portland Trailblazers joke. And oh boy, we gotta do some work here. So GPU tuner, we up the core voltage and crank this up to a, let's do an 80. Do it by 1 more percent. Memory wise, let's do 1800. If I can get right on the nose. There we go. Do 1 more core voltage. So 80 megahertz on the core, 50 on the memory. Apply. And I think I may have to do some CPU work. So power it down, restart it, hold the delete key, and get into the BIOS settings and up the CPU. So ratio, that person out of Twitter, up this one, let's do 1.4 on the voltage. So 4747, hopefully that is good. Apply, yes. And 3D benchmark again, and probably again if I blue screen this. All right, CPU survived. How about the GPU? 70 frames, 71 and counting. Wow, we're like 3.5 frames more compared to last time. Okay, 10,023. We barely beat the threshold, so put everything back in. So first the dust filter on the bottom, and PCI lock, not forget about this one this time. The side panel and the top panel. Ready to boot, all green. Rip the cables out, place it right here, and we are all good for the day. But first of all, let's accept this. So go to the whiteboard, build, here. So start building a computer. Well, first of all, what do we have in spare parts? Let's check the inventory. while doing that, let me first of all, will it run Strike Back and SocCar? So SocCar are both S's. First of all, SocCar, 1500X and a 470. Strike Back, R9 quad core. Let me do a part ranking on this one. So I have a 8600. This is why I usually sell stuff usually at the end of the week. So 8400, or we can do an AMD with a 1500X or this guy here. So start off with the 8400. Let's see, 84. 51st? Okay. They realize it's an i5, right? Yes, it's an i5. How about a 1500X or a 3600X? Well, first of all, I gotta choose will it run. So, SocCar 1500X. We need to beat 51. So that beats 51. That's a 60. Strike Back is a 1400. So the i5 beats both the 1500X and the 1400 AMD processors. That's good. Now for the GPU, a 280, so 203. How about the other one, SocCar 470 4G, 188. No, 191. So 203, 191. What about here with these GPUs? I think MSIs would do. 488G. So 191 versus 203. 191, 203. 191, 203. 155. So the GPU and CPUs, they both meet the minimum specs for both games, so we don't need to buy anything for GPUs and CPUs. I might as well just build everything out of used parts. How about the CPU coolers? Let's see. Bertoni, I think that's good enough. Gigabyte, we got AMD versus AM4, so we gotta buy a Intel motherboard. So go through everything. Processor check, check, need, check, check, need, and check. So motherboard and storage and a case. Mobo storage case. First of all, Mobo. That is a i5, which that i5, gotta take a look at that. It's a Coffee Lake, so 1151 socket type, a Coffee Lake. That's that. Let's throw in a Gigabyte B360N Aorus Gaming Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi. Form Mini ATX. I'm thinking full-blown ATX. Never mind, this is considered a micro ATX, so keep the motherboard. Storage, let's do probably do Seagate, despite the hard drive reliability. 1 terabyte of a Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte hard drive, and the case. So the motherboard we have, it's a mini ATX, so go to cases, and can I change, let's see, where do I have to go? Mini ATX, here we go. So an Antec DF500. How about for computer fans? I haven't checked this out. Bertoni and Antec. I think this is probably good enough, so this is going to be a cheap build. So go to here, view the cart, and I think it's next day delivery if I'm right. Let's see. 2 days, so plenty of time. $270, drop the total down to $8,159. All right, I think we're all good, right? Check everything. So we got green light here and green light here. Everything else is okay. So now let's start, I believe, our Thursday off. Yes, our Thursday off. Vibration. But Mark and the Funky Bunch, even though I'm missing the word good. So here are the 2 parts on here. Yes, this I think is the only 2 I do need. I was thinking like I'm missing something. Hopefully I'm not. And the case, wait. The case is that. Buzz, what do you want, people? Beta and Bluetooth. Received an email from Defiance Allegiance. He practically begged me not to report them to the League officials. Agreed. Never mess with us. Eventually, I would accept an Intel i9 as a suitable reward? What? Cool. Sunglasses emoji. Knew it. So you need an i9 9900K processor. Danger. Little toot. You need yellow coolant. Okay, yay, coolant. Smiley face. So this is the computer that I bought for the second build for Little Toot. So this art case, not too bad. Probably gonna use this one in real life if I want to do a computer build. 64 G's of RAM. I know who hacked me! Probably your dad. Replace the radiator. Broken parts. What do you got wrong? So how the hell did you break the radiator? Exclusive new scripts. Replace the Mobo. What do you got in the Mobo? The Asus Prime X299 Deluxe. Fine. Yep, so indeed, Defiance Allegiance, the esports company, has screwed both Lil 2 and Blade Slasher out. The workshop was great, but your radiator died. So the dumbass kid opened the computer case and jammed a fork into the water cooling radiator. You really need to put this kid to a frickin' juvie or something. That's vandalism. So radiator ST3120 right away. So Blade Slasha needs 64 gigs of RAM. It was at 46. It doesn't even make any sense. Logically doesn't make any sense. So 32, 48, 64. Stack the HyperXs all up. So 16, 3000. Two of them, $400. To $430 of shipping. Don't know why they should do free shipping in this game. And along with that, she did say about the i9 processor. Okay, she is Intel, right? Yes, you're Intel. Good. So 9900 730 5 gigahertz. Okay. So let's do the easy stuff by removing the side panel, and that is probably the right or wrong side. Let's do the hard drive. Apparently that is the right side to do. So hard drive, good. Close it and work on the right side of the case right here and install everything from the Gigabyte B360N Mobo. Wow, it doesn't even fit the entirety of the freaking case. It's weird. So CPU, open her up and place her in now. Close her on up and put the thermal paste on and add, let's do the Arctic freezer, this guy here. This is probably gonna be in the way, but hopefully it's not really in the way. Now memory, let's do probably 8, probably good enough. How about graphics card? Let's see. Do we got a size for it? Yes, let's get rid of PCI lock and near these two PCI covers and slap in the RX 480 along with a Cooler Master power supply unit, which would be right here. And everything's all pink. I don't want this to be all pink. Okay, green. Put this all to regular black cables. So black on black. And for the heck of it, add another fan onto here. So front, probably dust filter again. And add probably one fan right dead center in the middle, just to increase some of the cooling. All right, this is pretty easy. So go to the back, right here, back seat, PCI lock, the dust filter, front panel, one of the side panels, and the other side panel. No OS installed, so we got to do is throw up the USB drive, P while it's flying in, hit the P button, and wait for it, or boy, Gigabyte. Bootstrapping, formatting, installing core libraries, installing drivers, installing marketing IDs, ready boot sector, booting, and wait for it. Do. Good. Wait. Good. Rip the USB drive, cables out, place it here, and ready for pickup. So go to the email, exclusive, second. Here we go. So 1,000, 1,100, 1,600. Wow, we did everything for the labor, but some new and used parts here and there, so that's great. So scripts, replace the motherboard. You have corrosion, coffee damage maybe, except your motherboard is a X299, X299er Deluxe. So we got HyperX, CPU, mobile, are we all good? CPU, workshop's great, Radiator, that is this guy here, right here, yep. So Radiator, $160, total will drop down, let's see, tomorrow, okay, drop the total down to $9,609, shop, $1,610, motherboard, the best of all i9, the last gen i9, and two 16 gig HyperX RAM sticks, $1,610, drop the total down to $7,999, almost a perfect $8,000. So walk on out and start our Friday off. Hopefully it's going to be a lenient day. Exclusive to petition away. What, get rid of Defiance? So here is the parts. So here are the parts. Radiator, RAM, CPU, and Mobo. What do you want, madam? Little toot. Run a virus scan on my build. I don't want to take any chances. Yes. Sorry. But they're offering a lot of money. So, wait. You're going to leave Trinity for Defiance because of the hacking ordeal? So, a 3D benchmark score of 11,300. Meow. She likes cats. Cyan cables and coolant. Okay. Yay. Alright. Replace the Mobo with a Nice looking case you got here, which requires unplugging and getting rid of this big ass liquid cooler right here. Wowzer. That is a huge water cooler and radiator. Wow, it's gone like Donkey Kong. Alright, remove the Mobo, remove the knockers, and go to Mobo. Broken, so $14 at eBay. Now we're above 8,000. Now I'll redo everything what I just did, but instead of disassembling, we reassemble everything, which does include the big ass water cooler, Property Void X. Cool. So apparently there's two handles to do that. And now do the slap her on in with instantly on the CPU, which does include this here RAM like that, GPU like that, and finally M2 shoot, or M2 like that. Now close on up. It's kind of interesting hidey hole for the M2 slot, and now it should be good once we put everything back together, such as the hard drive bay. What? You got rid of this? Oh, you had to get rid of the radiator on here. Weird. Ready to boot. P. An ROG motherboard. Nice. And typewriter. So we're all good to go with this boy. All right, collect 1,200. Put this shit away. 4 terabytes with upgraded GPU and completed by today. They submitted a petition to the TV studio demanding they bring back Star Rustlers. What? I know I'm not an idiot. Probably ignore it, but at least we tried. Upgrade the GPU. Where yo GPU? Are you kidding me, woman? Do I have to install a 30-something on here? So 2080 Travis interface. Let's put XC right here, right next to it. So that TI and XC. That's 17th place. So we gotta go for an amp extreme or something? Well, she still needs a water-cooled GPU. That's her setup. I think the EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti for the frickin' Win 3 water-cooled GPU would probably do. With 4 terabytes of storage, and thanks, much appreciated. For the storage, what do you got here? Let's see here. Storage-wise, you have a 120 gigabyte hard drive. Nice. Let's stack this up for you. Alright, 4 terabyte SIGET hard drive. Let's see, do you have another drive bay somewheres? Like in the sides, the fronts, the backs, wherever? So do you have a secondary drive bay? Yes, you do. Good, good. So this gotta be completed by today. So Voidex, do you have anything you need? Xeon, TC, coolant, and cables. Okay. So drain the coolant. Yeah, no. There we go. Hopefully opaque's good enough. You went from blue cables to cyan cables. Meh. Oh, here's your yellow coolant, little toot. And not only that, run a virus scan. Alright, viruses. Who got? 372 viruses. Not anymore. I think that's all it. Just slap the brains of the computer, the top panel, and keep the USB drive, whatever. Even a corrupted operating system. Now, for Blade Sasha is the pretty easy one. You need the 64 gigs of RAM and a pimped out, pimp my ride i9 9900X CPU. Get rid of the i5 here, because you know that's not what a pimp likes, an i5. The pimp wants 9900K processor right here. Close the shield. Throw on the pasty here. And the water cooler, where was that at? Antec. Slap it on top, and there you go. Along with the, where's the memory? The 64 gigs. So slap on 2 of these, and then one goes here, and the other one goes right here. 64 gigs, all good. P, nice lighting, and I should change this to red. So that all it. Incomplete case, completed by today. So side panel and top panel. All right, one more to go, which is somewhat the hard stuff. Never mind. First, she needs the 3D benchmark score of 11,000. Forgot all about that. So it's showing the 3D benchmark score of 10,188. Hopefully that is true. Let's see what we got here. We got 4 terabytes graphics card, and the gotta be completed by today. Damn my words. All right, cables. The Cyan, TC, everything. It would be $100. So, same day delivery for storage and cables, $330. Wait for the ding dong for this one, 8883. Ding dong. Same thing with this guy, same day, $1,600, $7,283. Ding dong. Right on cue. Here are the parts, HD, cable, and the water-cooled GPU. Hopefully your water-cooled GPU upgrade is good enough. So remove, well, first of all, just vacuum that stuff up, remove these two, and remove this guy. And remove the cables. pretty much every single cable. Get rid of EVGA. So go to this, go to Cyan TC, and just start plugging everything in. All right, please be the good one. Good. Got that in green. Hard drive would be a 4 terabyte hard drive. Whoopsies. Here. Nice. Close that. And missing pipes. So pipes. I think this to that. And wait, she's rigid. So rigid. This to that. Good. And this to that. Good. Coolant would require cyan coolant. So coolant. Go to Cyan TC, IA, IB, and there you go. And install all the other parts that are needed on here. Do the side, and then do the top. Oh, where are you at? 11,541. I think this is way above her requirement, her threshold. So 11,300, we got 11,500. So you stand, ma'am? Stand, buddy? Hopefully you are. We'll toot, and blade's good. Are we good? Nice. Nice. Let me double check since I picked out the CPU or GPU. See if this is better with the 3D benchmarks where it's shown at 10,023. Let's do it for everyone except for Blade Slash because we done hers already. Alright, according to Voidex, the 10,023 does not stand. It's 10,631, so that's great for hers. For little Toot, she's still running the second graphics benchmark. Here it is to start a second one. Halfway through, she had a 10,804. Not to be like the Price is Right, actual retail price in 6 seconds. So actual retail price is 10,804. I think that was the same as last time. So we're all good to go. Green. Go through the emails saying that she had a virus. I cured that virus. Yellow coolant. Overclocking the RAM would help, but you're good, ma'am. Cyan TC cables, clear and rigid, and I think we're all good to go. So, yeah, let's just shut down our computer and head on over to the start of our match for our SocCar finals match. And here's Pandemonium. 7 minutes ago. No Toot, Void, Blade. Okay, Jerks, Defiance, Petition, Happy, apparently. We got a lot. We did it. We got a lot of stuff going here. Gets better. Can you set my stuff? Me. Fan Consultant. Scream. Razor, Naga, Trinity, Wallpaper, Jerks of Defiance. Okay, we're all good. 17 messages. Blade Slash, what do you want? In Trinity Team Colors, I want those Jerks of Defiance and Legions to see them. Though it's not for sale. Alright, I see them. I'm gonna see them for you. Okay, good. Alright. Blade. Here you go. So, the 3D colors, 2 parts. So we need 6 of them at these colors, 2 at this color, 2 at that color, and 2 in that color. So, lighting, 2, 4, 6. Okay, we need a 0, 105, 255, 0, 155, 205. I think that's the first one. 105, 255, oh shoot, 255. Yes, right? Yo, what? Oh, 105, 105. I'll keep it on flash so they could so we can assert our dominance. All right, 35 to 236 or something. 255, 36 236. Wait, 35 236, 35 236 255. So that 35. Apply. You good? All right, 124, 126 something. These are some awkward colors. 124. Let's see, 124, 166, 205, 166, 205. So we get that color. And are we all good for her? Set up the PC on stage. Good. Your computer will Toot. Repair the will Toot. What did you do? Alright, she got a job offer. She's staying. Can you set my stuff next to her? And forgot. I think there's something wrong with my CPU block. It's been making weird gurgling noise. You can see the crack. Okay. Wrong emoji to mocker. So, CPU block. Your CPU block is, side panel. This guy, I've got to hurry the hell up. It's a AlphaCool XPX. Okay, my computer. Gotta turn it on. I think I should probably leave my computer on at all times, regardless if I'm in the shop or out here. Okay, block. This. Here. Now. Why use a doorbell? Alright, drain everything. Yellow car. So, coolant. It's got to go. Coolant. There you go. That, remove. And where is the most water cooler? CPU block. So the broken one for $2 on eBay. Do this guy. That. Add Piper. She is the flexi one. So this to that, that to that. Okay, good. And it was yellow. I think it was yellow if I'm right. So go to yellow on the bottom. Clear UV coolant. Very good. First of all, put the stuff back on because I'm confident this thing's gonna boot up. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Batman! What the hell is going on here? Clock, watchdog, timeout. Shoot. Do I have like a broken CPU or something, man? Up the voltage slightly. Apply. Yes. Don't tell me this is something worse. Oh my god, what the hell am I doing wrong here? Is there a broken CPU in the house here? An i7 8700K? What do you got? The CPU's okay. Did I install something bad on here? Do something bad? Thermal paste. Jesus. Wasted all that time for some thermal paste. I think that was my problem. Go. And your computer. 2 minutes ago, rust what? Voidex? I can't believe this. Got back to me. They read our position. We did it. Gets better. They want me to be a fan consultant so I could scream. I want a 7 mouse button, Razer, Naga Trinity, and have a wallpaper that looks like them. Okay. Naga. The Naga. Nagasaki. Where you at? For Hippios, mice. Naga. 7 button owned. Okay, good. I got the mouse for her. Oh, wallpaper's got to be Star Rustlers. Wallpaper. Where you at? Star Rustlers. Is it on here? Right here. Space Cowboys for Hire. Okay. And the mouse, we do have that. So do that just for lulz. So we're good on that. And Trinity, okay, she's good, good, good. PC parts, top. Good. So next to Blade Sasha, we're good there. So the PC on stage, I plugged in, whatever. This one. So next to Blade Sasha, set PC on stage, good. And this one, just kaboot, good. And I think we're all good to go. So F, yes. Put them all on stage. So, Voidex, start with you. Must be sitting next to Blade Sasha, so you're first. Mouse, 7 button here. It's gonna be next to Blade Sasha for little toot. Put her in the middle, and little toot on the right. So good, right? Plug her in. And finally, little toot, plug her in. So yank, and here with the P button. All right, all green here. Everything's green. And everything's green, and everything's green. Alright, green, green, and finally, green. Who are we facing today? Does it say anything? I think it's Team Nova, so Trinity versus Team Nova. Yes, we're all good to go. A $7,000 budget left, and here we go, server match. Don't screw anything up for us, ma'am. 1-0, honk. Knew it. Technical support required. Did you throw the computer? Throw it in the trash can? Dude, what'd you do? 5 minutes to go. Buzz. Buzz. I blew my PSU RAM. Oh shoot. RAM. Alright, we need a Dodge Ram 1500. Crew cab. 100%. Keep it up with you. Smiley face. Boost the brightness and screwed up. Okay. Good job. Yay, same emoji. PSU and RAM. RAM Pisu. What do you need? RAM, Pisu, Pisu, Pisu. Alright, Pisu, go over here and place it right here. The other one, I think, is on the left, right? No, on the right. Yes, RAM. Alright, RAM. What do you got for RAM? Looks like there's not a whole lot. You got 8x8, just 8x8, 16 gigs of a Data Spectrix D80s. I think that's what that is. Yep, just a couple bits of RAM. Oh, just one stick. Okay, that's good. One stick of this stuff. So RAM, D80, 8 gig. That's a 3000. I think it's a 3000. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, it's a 3000. And right now, ding dong. It's kind of weird how it does that. So, whoa. Memory here, right here. Replace the RAM, all good to go. For you, side panel and the top panel powered on. You good? Let's see. Alright, good. So she was on the right, Blade Slasher was on the center, in the center. So she's got a PSU problem, which the PSU is probably in the inside. Let's see, where are you? Oh, right there. So first of all, bring out the red cables for her and just start yanking everything out. I almost said yeeting everything out. And through that, it's an, what's the, Atrix, who? A Data XPG. It's a 650 Data XPG, it is. Explosive Pro Gamer. Good. This and that. Wait for the ding dong. I'm a couple seconds early. Ding dong. Quarter second early. And get ready to sell this broken one for $2 on eBay. $64.30 our total cost, and good. Set the PC up on stage. Run. 2 in the quarter minutes to go. So here, P, and I think we're all good. So Voidex is all good, all green with hers, and with Blade Slasha's all green of hers, and Lil Toot's all green of hers. So continue the match. With 2 minutes left of my technical support assistance, here are the results. Results of Trinity versus Team Nova. We won, or yeah, we won 2-1. It's like we won of everything. It was like if one thing goes bad for me, we lose. And Jesus Chrysler. 7 messages, 180. We're first. Screw you, Roar. Screw you, Defiance Allegiance. We're goats. Alright, our what's up? Everybody liked that. Okay, well, like last episode where I think Lil Toot or Voidex didn't like one thing. So, colorful. Love that. Keep 100% of our sponsors. See, they agree. You should always keep 100% of your sponsors. Keep a healthy business relationship with each other. Trinity. Meow. 100%. Cool. So we're definitely staying with them. Voidex. 100%. Roar. Yay. Lil Toot. Sunglasses. Smile face. Shut up, Pyrotechnics. Add same emoji. We have a connection. And our LinkedIn, or LinkedIn. Whoops. Oh, now I can make a choice. Go back to the Vandals. Urgent replacement needed. Dragons. We value true talent like yours. And Trinity urgently seeking a new IT manager. I'm gonna stay. Make no mistake. 4 best players out there? What? Okay, accept. Whatever. I joined the team again. Next week. Strike Back Go. Wanna be CSGO. The game that I kind of retired on. Since it became free to play, I basically dropped out of that. Living the Dream is our achievement for the game. Wait for the ear rape coming up in like 5 seconds. It's like every time you join like a new week and everything, you get that little like shrill like ear rapey like sound effect that plays. Let's see. No. Collector's item. This is a nice workshop. So what do we got? Voidex, Lil Toot, and Blade Stasha. Enjoy the gift. Cool. I swear we're definitely going to be having a relationship with me and Blade Slasha. And we got Zenith. Hi, really nice to have you. Give me a second. Wrong emoji. Couldn't get on a double date. Here we go. Now we got a double date with Blade Slasha and Voidex because we use the same emoji. So Zenith. Hi, nice to have you, Stank. Wait, don't mean in the bad way. This goes get socially awkward. So get that PC by Wednesday to plan a story for the RPG. I see ya. Lil Toot's emoji, right? Yep. Okay, good. So 1 computer is all... Wow, look at all this space we need. Briefly check the emails. We got Zenith, Fern Bradley, and Fern Bradley again. Might as well just do this for another video. So thanks for that. You're welcome. You're welcome for that one. Weekly update, $9,000. You're welcome. And G-Skill RAM. So we got G-Skill is our sponsor for this upcoming video. Dream. You got a donut as your eye. Hey, hi, my name is Dream, and you're probably already heard about me. Is true that electrical fairies live inside technology? Wait, what? What is this, the sequel to Ferngully, a spin-off or something? Instead of Ferngully, the last Rainforest, it's Ferngully, the first, 6 gig processor? I'm horrible at naming movies. Alright, finished the rig by Tuesday, monkey face. Roar. She scared me. So, Lil Toot sent me a Rubik's Cube for the SocCar match. The Star Rustlers appears to be a DVD from Voidex and The Art of War by Blade Sasha. Cool little gifts for them. That's neat. So that'll do it with PCBS of the Esports expansion finishing the SocCar matches. It was quite of an interesting week putting the water cooling stuff, the CPU and GPU into some of their computers, which wasn't that much of a hassle that I thought it would be, but at least I learned out through the episode, through the entire week of how water cooling works, but at least it was fully working rather than just breaking it down or just me not knowing how the water cooling loop is. But with this coming week, in the next episode, with the Strike Back Go week with these new players, I'm gonna see what they're like, especially one of them is into tabletop RPGs and the other one believing in technological theories in their computers, which is kind of interesting for this player. Hopefully I can get along with them in the next episode. So this has been Mr. Jack and 000. I'll see you in the next video.